Hello traders, Rich here and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to talk about Dotmoovs, which is going to be listed on KuCoin in less than 24 hours. We will learn what's the idea behind the project, what makes it unique, why and how to buy it on KuCoin. If you don't know about KuCoin, it's one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world with over 700 billion traded volume on the platform and 10 million registered users from more than 200 different countries. According to CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, KuCoin is at top 5 in terms of overall performance, and out of 4 crypto holders, there is one from KuCoin, and I'm personally one of them. KuCoin has many features like margin trading, spot trading, trading bots, staking, lending, and many more, with over 700 listed coins. And did you know that a bunch of crypto gems like Block, VR, KMA, and DAO had their primary listing on KuCoin? And today we are going to focus on MOOV. If you don't have an account yet, I'll make sure to attach my referral link in the description below. And if you create an account through it, you'll benefit from 20% discounts on your trading fees. So let's get started. And as usual, cheers. As I showed you in my previous videos, I always keep an eye on KuCoin news, which you can locate here. And the same logic can be applied if you are using the mobile app, but I have to use the web version for me to explain it in a better way. The reason why I keep an eye on KuCoin news is because KuCoin always announces the events before like 1 or 2 days. So you can prepare yourself, you can search the project, which I'm going to show you a practical example on how I personally surf it and decide if the project is good or not, if there is a utility behind it, what makes it different, and so on. So it's very important to be prepared to know if you want to buy it or not. For example, Ever or Everscale has been listed like a couple of days ago, and today we are going to go over a practical example on MOOV, which is going to be listed today or within 24 hours. It depends on when you are watching the video. So first of all, I click on it and I read the announcement as per KuCoin. Of course, later on we'll check the website, which you can find at the end. Anyway, I have it opened here. So here we go. KuCoin is extremely proud to announce another great project, and you can see like when it would be listed on June 7, which is like in a couple of hours, and the trading time. And keep in mind that it's UTC, so you have to convert it to your like time zone. For example, where I'm living, where I'm based, it's like around 1 p.m. So it's a move to earn sports, just like GMT or Steppen, but a little bit different. We'll see why in a bit. Play to earn, you can see the total supply of 1 billion MOOV and circulating supply around 850 billion so far. Market cap 7.7 million. We'll check it out on the coin market cap in a bit. Anyway, 24 hours volume, around 1 million. And 200. The issue date was 10 days ago on 25 April, and the issue price was 0.004. Now it's around 0.02, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, we'll check out the chart, because I always like to base my entries from a technical perspective if we have data. In our case, as it has been listed before on many other exchanges, so it's a very good opportunity for me to check the data and base my entry when it's listed on KuCoin. It would be like my trigger, right? So it's very important to keep an eye on the news to know when it's going to be listed, to prepare yourself from all perspectives. Fundamental, do your research, check their social platforms and website utility and so on, and then you pull the trigger from a technical perspective if it has been listed before, just like this one, which I'm excited to share because this is what I do best, right? For those who know me already from TradingView and from YouTube. So that's basically it. I have a brief introduction about the token. Now let's click on the website and check it out in more detail. Of course, we'll later on check the white paper step by step. If you check the website, you can clearly understand from the first glance that this project is unique, because unlike Steppen, for example, where you have to run or walk to earn GMT tokens, for Dotmoovs, you will have to play to earn. And no, not just like any video games play to earn features. For Dotmoovs, you will have to actually move physically. So for now, the available sports are dance and freestyle football. And let's say you've got talent and you want to practice your talent to get better. So you have to practice anyway, right? So why not recording it as a video and posting it in the Dotmoovs platform for a chance to be rewarded? So it's a very smart move from MOOV that you feel that you are getting rewarded for your efforts. And you can check the application where you have to download. Unfortunately, I can't download it because I'm using the web version, but you can get it on Google Play or Apple Store. And here's a quick glimpse on how the application looks like. If you scroll down, you can see the NFT collectibles. Let me open it in a new window because it will take a little time to open. So meanwhile, let's move further. Here's the roadmap. This is already done. NFT renting, dance to earn, and later on you will be added new sports. For example, you might see basketball, right? So keep an eye on this one here, like to find your favorite sports. And you can check the roadmaps later on for Q2, Q3, and so on. You can check the investors, which is Moonrock Capital, for example, Railstone Capital, and so on. Next, if you click on sports, you can't really find much except these two, which we already found on the landing page. For our project, which will reveal how the formula works, how you get rewarded. So you might ask, what is Dotmoovs and how do I get rewarded? Let's read this real quick. How can two people compete if they are playing in different parts of the world? How can we properly and accurately assess the performance of each one? That's how Dotmoovs started, with the will of answering these and many other questions. Interesting so far, right? We started by developing our proprietary artificial intelligence system, some advanced computer vision algorithms, and an arbitration engine that detects the human body and its various limbs positions, followed by a scoring algorithm to measure the player's skill. We then put this unique technology to use with peer-to-peer challenges and combined it with blockchain technology, our own cryptocurrency, and some incredible collectibles and NFTs. We'll check it out in a bit. If you scroll down, you can see the team. So Pedro as a Chief Executive Officer, Salome, Chief Operation Officer, Ricardo, and around 12 team members. You can do your research about every single one of them, but of course, the main ones are the ones you can see on the top. If you scroll down, you can see where MOOV or Dotmoovs has been featured previously. Of course, CoinMarketCap, Entrepreneur, Forbes, Investing, Yahoo, and Newsbet. The roadmap, we checked it out previously in the landing page and the investors as well. That's it for our project section. Let's go and check out the token. Of course, MOOV, which is going to be listed in 24 hours on KuCoin, as the token for the ecosystem. Obviously, all the transactions inside the app happen in MOOVs, and you can use it to play against other players, practice, or take on the legendary challenges. You can also use it to buy, sell, or rent NFTs and other collectibles. Speaking of this, I've opened this marketplace at the beginning, if you remember, which is this one here. You can check all the features, right? But I will not go over it all today because I want to post it as soon as possible, because we have less than 24 hours to give you time to do your research as well. So for the marketplace, for example, you can check the NFTs that you can rent, also sports, mining packs. For example, this one is for 12K. MOOV, of course, which is around 0.02. So we can do the math, right? So you can check the marketplace, take your time. You can even filter it, type of skin, type of board, color, sport, and so on. If we scroll down, you can see the exchanges that's available for now. So MOOV is available on Uniswap, Pancake, Huobi, MEXC, Gate.io, and you can see this is an interactive chart by CoinGecko. And of course, they will be adding KuCoin very soon, because they are proud to be listed there. And I guess it will be added here by tomorrow when it's done. If you scroll down, you can see a video about how it works and the investors here. So I don't really have much to add for now. We checked the marketplace. Now let's go to the CoinMarketCap. As you see, it's around 0.02 and floating now as per time of this video. 25K watch list, which is great. I clicked on this one, which you can see here. Let's wait for it. You know what? Meanwhile, fine. It opens. So 2K holders. You can check the holders here. Oops, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, because I clicked on refresh. So around 2K holders, which is a strong round number, and you can see all the holders here and all the transactions as you clearly see. If you scroll down, you can see the What is it? Let me scroll down. Okay, the market cap is around 10 million. Like while preparing this video, it was around 9 million. So the 24 hours volume is increasing in an aggressive manner, around 4 million. So like 4 million out of 10 million market cap to me is a very big rate. So for circulating supplies around, like as we saw at the start here, that the maximum supply, total supply is around 1 billion, while the circulating supply is around 500 million. Scroll down, you can see more data here for the 24-hour high and low, trading volume, and so on. So that's basically it. And let's move forward to this one. We already covered it. Let's move forward to the next one, which is for a Telegram, they got like around 17K members. For Twitter, we've got around 56 followers, right? Which is quite good. And you can check the previous announcements here and how it works and the explanation and so on. Now, if we check this one, which I previously told you that we'll cover it, so let's do it. I've been waiting for this section from the beginning of the video because this is what I do best, so I'm excited. Let's do it. As we clearly see, MOOV has been overall bearish for a while, making lower highs and lower lows, right? So starting from here, after breaking below this low, the bears took over and we started to make low lows and lower highs. So big impulse movements pushing price lower, small correction, big impulse movement, correction, and so on. So we were bearish, making low lows and lower highs, and we can even draw a channel to cover the entire movement then, right? So here we go, make an offset for it, and this is it. So we were bearish previously, we are currently stuck inside the range, which showing us that the bears are exhausted and couldn't push lower as they were pushing before. So previously we had a low low, low low, and for now, price broke the trend line, so the momentum is being shifted, nothing confirmed for now, and we are currently stuck inside the range. And the second alert, early alert that a potential reversal might happen is after failing to make a low low. Instead, price made a higher low, which is our second alert that the bears are exhausted, but doesn't mean that the bulls are taking over just yet. For the bulls to take over, we need to see a break above the last major high, which is around 0.025, and we are currently around 0.02. If you zoom in, of course, you can like monitor the price action from a shorter term perspective. We were bearish previously, breaking below the previous lows here, traded lower, then price broke above the previous high. We had a classic break, retest, and the next impulse movement upward. Of course, from a short-term perspective, the momentum is clearly shifted. The bulls are taking over. This is our first impulse, correction, and we are currently in this next impulse movement. We're expecting a correction now, which is happening, and for the bulls to take over, we need to see a big impulse movement pushing lower, which would extend this short-term bullish trend to a long-term bullish trend, which would be a break above this area, which would be our first impulse, and then we'll be expecting this correction before the next impulse movement start. So what I speculate is after KuCoin is being listed, and of course, like this happens after the announcement, right, that it's going to be listed, and they are very proud of it. Like after this announcement, like you can see that price is trading higher in an aggressive manner, right? Because people are speculating that this one would explode because it's going to be listed on a new exchange and not any exchange, on KuCoin, right? So, which is after all my favorite exchange. So we might see a retest till around this area, which is our previous high being broken upward, just like previously, low broken downward, a retest to it, low broken downward, a retest to it. Now this high is being broken. We're expecting this retest, which I showed you also from H1, impulse correction, impulse correction before the next impulse movement start. So long story short, I like to explain it in a practical manner for you to understand why and how, not only what I want as an end result, which is my style for those who know me from TradingView and YouTube. So this is basically it. That's what I'm waiting for, a break above this area. So I will put my alert just above this area, and By a break, I mean an H4 candle close above it. So I don't want, for example, a wick so to go up, like get my alert off. So in this case, I will not be buying because we might still see one more dive lower before it get higher. If we dive lower, just like what happened here, we'll be zooming into lower time frames and look for buy setups, just like here, for example. If we trade lower, we'll be waiting for this, and maybe the price would break above the high and we trade higher again. It all depends on how deep this correction would be. Well, it might end here or it might end here. Let's see how it goes. If it dives lower, it would be even better. You'll have the opportunity to enter at a better rate at the time of the listing, which is around here. So that's basically it. Wait for a break, a full candle close above this area before you enter your buy, because chances are that you might see this before finally, after a couple of days or weeks after listing, we would have the real break. Last but not least, let's check the white paper. You can find it here, or you can find it also on the website. If you scroll down, you can find it also here. Let's click here anyway, and let's wait for it. We already covered most of the white paper while surfing the website, but let's do it really quick. For the vision, Dotmoovs is the first crypto mobile worldwide competitive environment where you can compete with others around the world. For the mission, Dotmoovs is turning everyone's training at home into a powerful competition. For the problem, as mentioned previously, physical and geographic limitations, monetization, and assessment of skill. While for the solution, how they are going to solve that, which is very important, which brings us to how special this project is about its utility, right? Which is very important to know if this project is unique and what's the the idea behind it. And it's very clear for the AI accuracy, hardware, and you can do it remotely. For the market, they are comparing Dotmoovs with any other play to earn or play to move token, which, as you can see, I mentioned at the start about STEPN. So peer-to-peer challenge, yes for Dotmoovs, no for STEPN. Multi-sport support, yes for Dotmoovs, yes but limited for STEPN, and so on. If you move forward, you can see that the MOOV token is going to be used for the sports mining, for the access, and of the game, of course, and the NFT farming. You can see it here: sports mining, access, and the game economy. For the tokenomics, 24% for the ecosystem, 24% for the liquidity fund, 32% for the private and pre-public, 10% for the team, and 10% for the foundation. If you move forward, you can see these ones with more details, NFT collections, which we saw also on the website. And here we go, you can read it more, but I'm trying to keep it as quick as possible. So how to play? First of all, you have to choose an NFT or find one on our marketplace. Put your NFT on to earn amazing rewards. Play, complete, or rent your NFT. Compete, or rent your NFT. Check your earnings and share your battles, and use your MOOV to purchase other coins or to buy other NFTs and convert it. For the roadmap, you can see the quarter starting from here for this year moving forward. The ambassadors or influencers, Luis, Ricardo, and Joa. These are the team as we saw previously, and this is it. Let me know, what do you think about the project? Do you like it? Would you like to invest in it? And most importantly, check it out on KuCoin. It's going to be listed here. As mentioned, wait for the trigger. That's why I like to purchase it on KuCoin, because this is a very important phase for MOOV to see if we have the trigger or it will dive even more after a big wick on the upper side. Don't FOMO, most importantly. If the price is going up in a crazy manner, don't buy the impulse. So don't buy the impulse, wait for the correction before you jump in again. If you see this and no candle close, don't just buy because you are due to fear of missing out. Always wait for the correction, and then you will be able to always catch the correction. So if we see this on the correction phase, we'll be looking for buy stops to catch the next impulse movement. If you don't have an account on KuCoin, as mentioned, and if you want to buy MOOV or any other token, I highly recommend KuCoin. You can find my referral in the description below. And if you get an account through my referral link, you'll benefit from 20% discounts. Best of luck, of course, on your trading fees. Best of luck, and I'll see you on the next one.